Anti-Semitism is rising across the earth, and it is taking the minds and the hearts of this emerging generation. We can either stand back and let it take them, or we can bring them back to truth. What is truth? The truth of what the Word of God says, and the truth of what is happening politically in the nations today. I would love to take all the teenagers of this earth out to the land of Israel, but that obviously is not possible. However, we can take a group of them out and expose a fly-on-the-wall documentary of their journey through the land, through television, through DVD, and hopefully get it out to this generation. What is the truth we need them to engage with? We want to expose them to three aspects of the land of Israel and its people. First of all, we teach them faith, but very little about the facts of our faith. And as they walk the land, they will be able to see that over and over and over again, the Bible can be proved as true.
To go to Israel is to be able to have a chance to see all these events that historically happen come to life.
I think it is so important for our generation to understand Israel because of the fact that this is where Jesus was born. This is where Jesus grew up. This is where he made the ultimate sacrifice for us. And I think nowadays so many people just see it as a country that thousands of years ago, that's where Jesus lived, but it doesn't relate to us now. But it does, and it still does today, and there's still so much that we can learn from the people who live there.
We want them to see what is actually happening politically in the nation of Israel and the surrounding nations. What happened in the recent Gaza war? What is happening on the borders? And if they go out there, they will experience it for themselves by talking to Orthodox Jews, talking to Arabs, talking to the people in the street, but engaging with the life of the Jewish people.
I fell in love with their culture and their dedication. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. And the fact that they're surrounded by their enemies, but they continue to live out their faith despite everything.
And then we want them to have a glimpse into the future. This generation could be the generation that sees the return of Jesus, and yet they're walking around the earth without a concept that they could be the generation to cry, Baruch haba b'Shem Adonai, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And as they look out over the land and look out over the city of Jerusalem, they can experience the fact that this indeed is the city where he promised that his presence would dwell forever.
I would hope to see come out of this project is a new passion for teenagers who are watching this, to see that their faith is alive and real.
A significant part to play in this lifetime, and that includes the coming of Christ, and have an opportunity to come and serve him and know that as well.
Not everyone can go to Israel. Not everyone can go and experience that. And by doing this project, it's like we can give them a glimpse of Israel, let them walk with us and experience what we experience that they otherwise would have never got to.
We want their minds to be captivated by truth and their hearts overwhelmed with love for this nation, which is indeed the apple of his eye.
We need your help to be able to record this documentary. If you as an individual will be able to give, it doesn't matter if you think it's even a small amount, it will go a long way. If you as a church, maybe an organisation, would be able to help sponsor one of the team members get out there, again, that would be greatly appreciated. Maybe you have air miles, or you know a businessman that flies a lot but doesn't use all the air miles. You can donate those as well to be able to cover a flight for someone. You know, let's try and stem the rise of anti-Semitism in this emerging generation and help restore them and inspire them to being watchmen on the walls.